Hello everybody, it's me, Lindsay Star. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and also to this vlog. If you guys can please understand what is gonna be happening to be discussed today. And I know that this is really kind of bad, but understand that it's gonna be crazy. Anyway, so I'm just letting you guys know that I've been up since 7 o'clock in the morning. Well, somewhat 7-ish. And the reason why... Sorry, I have to do that. The reason why I've been up since then is because I was very angry at myself because I was getting up real late and going to bed real late, and I was not happy about that. And that happened during the weekend. So, anyway, the reason why I'm doing a vlog right now is to let you guys know that I may not be streaming this week. And the reason why is my mom's home this week. And the reason why she's home this week is I have no idea. Probably because since she had worked a lot, she wants to take off the week. Anyway, sorry I'm doing that. My nose is kind of running. Anyway. But as of right now, my mother's not home because she's at a memorial service for a cousin she did not know. So it's very kind of complicated and confusing at the same time. And I will try my best to explain this, but all I can tell you is what she told me. And she won't be home yet until soon. I don't know when. Anyway, so... And believe me, the last time my mother had gone to a memorial service was back in June when my aunt was in town. And it's because it was a memorial service for my great aunt who died back in April. And my mother didn't tell me about this because about my great aunt dying, and I was really angry at her. As far as I can say is comes worse than after what happened on the last Sunday in April that made me upset and angry and kind of cried about. And on top of that, my mother had to go to the funeral services, and which I did not go, which I got very angry, upset myself. And what my mother had told me on that last Sunday in April, she told me that despite she kind of lied to me, she said, we didn't see it. I'm trying to keep this in, guys. That I haven't seen him in 5 to 6 years, and she said we, when the fact is she lied. And to be honest with you, she hadn't seen him since 3 years ago when she went to the wedding, which she didn't tell me that he was going to be there officiating in his brother's wedding. And I'm really angry at her. She didn't tell me that. She didn't say, oh, by the way, I feel like I'm about to go crazy. But at the same time, I also want to address something else. I nearly also lost my mind during this past weekend, and the reason why was because I almost embarrassed myself. And the reason why was because of the artwork that I did. And I think this is due to the fact that somebody is jealous at me because of what I did that is making her mad at me. And if you guys didn't know, I feel like there's some jealousy going on, and the reason why is because I tweeted to somebody, or I post something on Instagram, my artwork of a YouTuber. You guys know Tyler Pappas, aka Lot Does It, because I really like him. And I love enjoying his content that he does for Minecraft. But somebody is mad at me and jealous of me. And I think she turned the tables onto me so I could be jealous and mad at her. Because this, what I had said in my last video, she tweeted to somebody that I refused not to talk about, but I am talking about this person again for the third time. And because I have not talked about him in over a year. And now, all of a sudden, and I think this is something going on. And because of that, I really lost my mind. And somebody is, and I'm just saying this. And if anybody wants to know, then just, I'm just going to just say this. And if anybody does want to understand, just look at the videos and you'll get the hint. And I'm just really, and I think she wants me to talk to him. I don't want to because I had cut him off. Despite, there are others out there, Kenny, Omega, Tim Donst, Chase Owens, other wrestlers who I follow. Heck yeah, even including Ashley Flair. There, otherwise known as Charlotte. She, in fact, I saw her, she had to go to another wedding thing. And it was for her sister who got married to that guy named Conrad. I don't know his last name. I don't remember. He's the guy who runs the Starcast weekend, which apparently that included the All-In weekend. Yeah. Apparently, I did not know that he was engaged to Ashley Flair's sister, or Megan. And I know she went, of course she had also gone to another wedding. Her dad got married too. For the, the 5th time? At least this time, he's more, at this time, he's more comfortable and happy, and so is she. She's glad that she gone to both her father and her sister's wedding, and, that's cool. And despite if it all means necessary, it's more comfortable if I can talk about anybody else, but to the person who I'm talking about, I'm not comfortable, because, thinking about him or saying his name or seeing what he had tweeted, it makes my stomach hurt. And I don't like talking about that. And I think there is more to this than meets the eye. And I think the reason why somebody is mad at me and jealous of me because of this is because of what happened back in April. When I heard about that news that my friend passed away, I was very upset. And usually when I'm kind of upset, like what happened to my grandparents when they had died, I watched this person's matches and his promos. But that did not happen. And just because I refused to talk about this person who is a wrestler, I was really upset. And because of that, I ended up watching YouTubers like Tyler, Stacy, Jordan, Sunday and Craner. Those guys. I mean, because I was so upset and devastated, I couldn't think before I decided to stream again. And do all these videos just because. And that nearly and the reason why of what happened was it devastated me. A lot of things had not gone well for me this year. And the one thing that is because of what happened. And for somebody to be mad at me because I like to tweet people, oh, and not just Tyler I mean, I tweet to Nico Vault, or heck, actually, I even tweeted once to Tom Gazelle, like Kate Syndicate. Hit, there are people who I like, and it's not has to do with pro wrestling, and that's why I'm kind of really been a little bit distant about this, is because I need to have balance for myself. And as of right now, I don't care if anybody gets mad at me or not. It's just that you have to understand where the happiness is coming from for me. And sure enough, if my mother gets mad at me because I'm going on Twitter and looking at tweets, seeing, like, for example, I want to see what's going on with, actually, and besides Tom or besides Tyler, I also follow other YouTubers, and especially Shelby Grace, aka Shubble. Well, she's so funny with her tweets. I mean, that girl can tweet anything she wants to, and and it doesn't make me think she's not that. She's not terrible. She's a human being who, with a nice voice and she likes to talk about things and stuff. It is what it is. But if somebody who's mad at me because I can't talk about YouTubers, especially within the gaming community, then it's the problem. And I think that's what's been going on. Anyway, if that's the case, is why wouldn't somebody say that to me, saying I wish you don't talk about YouTubers and precisely gamers? Well, then we have an issue. But I'm just saying that somebody is jealous of me because I want to tweet to Tyler, or because I respect him as a gamer and a YouTuber, or who knows a lot about the world of Minecraft. Or if I wanted to say something to Tom or Jordan, who, or anybody. Hey, just because I still care about watching wrestling, and mostly I'd rather focus on New Japan or the independent scene, or even Ring of Honor, or sometimes even Impact Wrestling thing, but for somebody to get mad at me over the fact that I can't talk about anybody else, anything else, is kind of ridiculous. If anybody says to me that I cannot talk about anything else that is not wrestling related, then there's an issue going on. Sure, I do want to talk about wrestling, but sometimes I don't want to. Ooh. And maybe there's a reason why. Sometimes I do want to talk about things. I do have a tendency to talk about things like, for example, any WWE talent shows up on Good Mythical Morning. I have to say something about this because, it's awkward. I mean, it's awkward, but I just also have to understand that, there's some people probably on Good Mythical Morning are that WWE fans. I mean, seriously. Hey. Even though I feel a little awkward, I can't say much about that. Yet, even though there are a lot of things going on. But understand, this is how I'm feeling right now and anybody who has issues with me talking about something else that is nothing about pro wrestling, then I'm sorry. there's there are times I will talk about pro wrestling, and then there are times I will not. And as of right now, it's not a good time to talk about pro wrestling because there are some things that I feel like it may make me go crazy, or not. I don't know. But to talk about an individual wrestler who I refuse to talk about because of something took place over a year ago that I had gotten the hints from, then you'll get it. Sure, I'll just say about one thing. I'm going to mention about this. I will say that there is one thing that is actually really make me so angry, and that's the Twitter accounts, the fake Twitter accounts, the fake Instagram accounts of wrestlers. Like, for instance, there are fake wrestling accounts that are out there, and especially the ones that are role playing, and they should not be on Twitter because it'll get a lot of wrestling fans confused. And factually, what happened was I had one fake wrestling account that was actually, there was one person who tried to pass off pretending to be the Glamazon Beth Phoenix, who, by the way, is a WWE Hall of Famer. I went completely crazy because the reason why that somebody tried to message me on Twitter or trying to pass off pretending to be her, because I noticed they said, bless you. First of all, Beth does not, the real Beth thinks she does not say that. And second of all, she wouldn't do that. And I ended up reporting it. And the reason why that I got hit by that fake Twitter account is because I retweeted the real deal, who was very frustrated and angry at Edge, her husband, who was recording on a podcast, and she was mad at Ed because she wanted ice cream or something like that. It was kind of funny, and I know he does not mean any harm for it. I laughed about that. And then, of course, on Instagram, I get hit by every fake Sheamus or fake Cesaro Twitter accounts, Instagram accounts, because they're trying to, hit on me. And the reason why I ended up reporting them as spam is because they shouldn't be doing this. Sitting in, pretending to be these superstars, it's disgusting. And understand, they will try to follow me, and then they'll try to send me a message without realizing I can easily end up reporting them as spam and declining their messages, because I always get hang on, give a moment. Anyways, sorry. As I was trying to say, is every time I get a message of those fake Sheamus and Claudia, fake Sheamus and Cesaro Instagram accounts, they don't realize, even if they try to follow me, I get a message saying if I can accept or decline. And actually, what I do is I go to the accounts and report them as spam, and and also decline them, because those who are sending me these messages shouldn't be doing so without being their true self. And despite if I feel like it's not who they are, I mean, I can definitely decline them, or even I can report them as spam. And to pretending to be Claudio Castagnoli, Cesaro, or Sheamus, it's disgusting. Just because I want to, leave a comment on the real accounts, I cannot be viciously being targeted by fake accounts. And this is why it's very angry and upsetting. So, like I said, it either happens on Instagram or Twitter, you know? Anyway. So, well, I'm just trying to explain about how I feel, you know? In fact, I will say something about Seamus. I mean, on his YouTube channel, Celtic Warrior Workouts, I mean, his video when he and Claudio were in Funko, the main Funko headquarters. I mean, it was really funny how the whole entire thing started this, and it was very funny. Hey, I mean, until they did the workouts, you know. But in the end, I really enjoyed watching it, and you know, it made me laugh. You know, I mean, if you guys do, and just understand, I do watch people when I can and on YouTube, but talking about anybody else, I don't know. Of course, I had heard about Claudio was over at NXT, and Sheamus didn't have issues with it. And if you guys want to know why, well, just search Cesaro NXT, and you'll get the idea. Anyway, guys, that's it for me today about vlogging. I'm gonna go record some gaming stuff. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. So please hit that like button down below. If you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure notifications are definitely turned on. And leave a comment, share, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye. Hey guys, me, Lindsay Star. Thank you for watching my video, and like I said before, please hit that like button down below. If you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Of course, you'll see it right here on my face as well if you can't see the button. Also, check out my video or whatever YouTuber is recommending right here. Anyway guys, thank you for watching.